Hi, my name is Falene and this is my story. So I have a bachelor's degree in health promotion and lifetime wellness, and I've been a registered dental hygienist for almost 10 years now. So back in 2019, at the age of 36, I was scheduled to have a tonsillectomy and also to have a deviated sinus corrected. I'd snored loudly my whole life, ever since I was a kid, and I just seemed like I was tired all the time. So generally speaking, I'd been discouraged from having my tonsils removed, but after age 25, then I found that I was really discouraged from having my tonsils removed unless I absolutely had to. I did end up doing a sleep study, and when the results came back from that, it showed that I did have moderate sleep apnea. So as a working mom with 4 kids and a really busy life, I decided it was time just to go for it after getting back the results from the sleep study. Knowing that the recovery was supposed to be the worst part of a tonsillectomy, I started thinking about anything and everything that I could do to help make this recovery period not this terrible experience, and so I could also get back to my normal life as quickly as possible. I started thinking about what kinds of things I had talked with my patients about who, when they had irritations in their mouth, whether they had a cut or whether they felt like their mouth was dry all the time or just irritated. And I gathered together a bunch of those things, hoping that it would help me to have a more comfortable recovery. Well, since this was also my first surgery that I'd ever had, I also tried to keep in mind the different things I'd heard from people who'd had surgeries before. For example, that you need to stay on top of your pain medication, otherwise you're just going to be playing catch up the whole time. You'll just be in a lot more pain overall. Or also that large amounts of pain medication can slow down your digestive tract, causing major constipation, which for some people, the constipation was worse than the surgery itself, and so they just didn't want to have to take the pain medication anymore so that they didn't have that uncomfortable feeling in their gut. So, armed with these stories and my knowledge of pain medication and dental products, I went out to the store and I purchased a bunch of stuff that would hopefully help make my recovery tolerable. To my surprise and delight, it worked! I stayed on schedule with my pain medication, and also I was able to drink enough fluids to stay hydrated and comfortable, and that swallowing wasn't so terrible. And so overall, I would say my experience, well, it was surgery, so it wasn't great, but at the same time, I would totally do it again. I'm loving the results that came from my tonsillectomy so that I can breathe so much easier and I breathe so much better. My snoring at night has basically stopped, and because I'm resting more efficiently, I'm not nearly as tired all the time because my sleep is of higher quality. Through this experience, I kept thinking to myself, what can I do to help other people to have a similar experience? Working in a dental office, I'm very accustomed to dealing with people who experience a lot of anxiety or fear of pain because of dental procedures, and so I'm always working to reduce pain and anxiety in people when they come in to see the dentist. So why not try and reduce pain and anxiety for people that are having a tonsillectomy? That's when I started putting this recovery kit together. And that is how Recovery Essentials was created. My goal in starting this company is to help make a tonsillectomy for adults tolerable and not terrible. If someone can say, well, it wasn't a vacation, but I would do it over again, or I'd recommend a friend that they have the same surgery because of the overall quality of life that was improved, then I've done my job. Plain and simple, surgery is surgery. Recovery will never be completely pain-free because your body is being physically altered from what it naturally became. But hopefully, it's all for the best and you can get through your recovery period without feeling miserable or like you're being tortured. I want to wish you all the best, and I hope that this information and these products will help make your recovery a much better experience.